Hey up, I'm Alex, I'm a Knight DigiDestined, and it's time for another DigiDestined diary. So, DigiDestined Diaries is a series in which I do a full run of a chosen Digimon device and compile it all into one video for your viewing pleasure. And today's device of choice is the Digimon Vital Bracelet. So, first things first, let's fire up a DIM card. I've got this awesome custom engraved DIM card tin, and it is so cool. I will leave a link to this in the description if you want to treat yourself. And I got my custom Metal Vegemon sprite engraved on there. Amazing. And inside we've got foam to carry all the cards that the DIM cards come in. Got the Black Raw, Ancient Warriors, all these bad boys. They fit nice and snug in there. Then we take this layer off and those are all my DIM cards. What's a DIM card? Digimon Identified Memory. So this is what you use to load up a certain family tree of Digimon into your Digimon Vital Bracelet. And today we're going to go for Ancient Warriors. I actually only have one Digimon left to acquire on this DIM card, so I thought this would be a good time to get this diary running. Okay, so we unplug this part, make sure that the screen is on, and then insert your DIM. And now we wait. And while we're waiting, actually, let's talk about the DIM cards. So once you've used them, don't throw them away. I know that might sound like common sense to people that are familiar with this, but if you're not, I just want to say keep hold of these things. They lock to the device you use, but if you want to reactivate them or whatever, you're going to need that DIM card again. So make sure you keep them safe and sound. So you can't use the DIM on your Vital Bracelet, then give the same DIM to your friend so they can use it. It does lock to the device, unfortunately. Okay, DIM accepted. Remove, and make sure you don't ever remove the DIM until you see the sign telling you to remove the DIM. So set your, oh, we've got an egg. Awesome, there we go, we've got our first little baby. Each DIM card is packed with its own Digimon, but they also come with their own background. So let's go to settings, this one. And now we can scroll through the backgrounds. The first three are the standard ones, but the fourth one is our special Ancient Warriors background, and that looks awesome. So the top number, which is currently at 000, are my vital points or vital values. You earn those by being active, raising your heart rate, and winning battles. And the part below it are the steps, which are currently at 833. The step counter is very generous. Do not use this as an accurate counter of your own steps. Instead, think of it as like digi-steps. So one step in the human world equals like maybe 3 in the digital world or something like that. As with all Digimon toys, it's good to have a bit of imagination with it and not take it too seriously. So yeah, the step counter's not super accurate, but whatever. Anyway, I'll see you in the next bit. Yep, it's day 2 with the Digimon Vital Bracelet, and we've hit rookie level. Now, all the DIM cards so far only have one rookie level Digimon, so until you get to rookie, there's not much point worrying about anything. However, now we are at rookie level, we can start considering our evolution routes, and there are 4 things that affect Digivolution. How many battles you do, how many battles you win, how many vital points you earn, and how many trophies you earn. So, how do we earn trophies? We go to the training menu, and then you get a normal mission. This is a daily mission, you get 1 of these a day, and today's mission is to win 1 battle. But I want to show you the hard mission. Now these are, again, daily challenges, and these are exercises. So first up we've got punch. Okay, now I've got to punch like crazy. See, there he is working out. And there you can see we earned 1 trophy. Next one is dash. Now here's a top tip for you. If you want to get a cool Digimon, but you don't want to exercise, let me show you a little life hack. Are you going to help me train my Digimon?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, you ready, Luna? 2, 1, go. Run to those wooden things as fast as you can.
It's not doing the pulling anymore. It's happy.
You did it?
Yep.
Well done. Let's check it. Yeah, mission clear. Well done, Luna.
Thank you, Dad. It's time for packet of the day. Down there.
That's it.
I've got some.
What'd you get? So you got Holy Wave, Argomon, Shamanmon, Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode.
Vmon.
Vmon.
Well, I nearly dropped him.
Awesome.
Stingmon.
That's kind of Stingmon. That's actually Dual Beamon, but that's who Stingmon digivolves to, so that's cool.
Ooh.
Who's that one?
Sukamon and who's that?
That's Chumon.
Stingmon.
You got Bastamon.
Oh, Bastamon's so cute. She's me. She's me. Vmon and
That's Demi Vmon.
Demi Vmon. Catching a ball.
Ooh, that's a good one, Luna. That's Mastermon. See how she's half angel and half demon?
Yeah.
That's super cool, isn't it? Awesome.
You run around, I run around, we all gonna run around. You run around, I run around, we all gonna run around.
Hey up, it's day 3 and we have hit champion level, and today we're rocking with the almighty Veedramon. Such a sick Digimon. So yesterday we spoke about trophies and how to get them. Today we're going to talk about vital points or vital values. Vital points are earned through gaining steps and being active. You raise your heart rate, you should start acquiring vital points. You do loads of steps, you should also be getting vital points for doing that. But the best way to get them, in my opinion, is through battles. And my favourite thing about the Vital Bracelet is probably the wild battles. So the Vital Bracelet uses something called Near Field Communication, NFC. And this is what they use with like contactless payments and keycard scanners and all that kind of thing. Here is a clip of me earlier at a really dingy looking pay meter in a car park. You turn the screen on your Vital Bracelet and then you tap it against the contactless bit. This will then trigger a wild battle. So this is just like a Digimon leaping out of a Digiport and attacking you. Now, this generates any random Digimon from the dim card. So if you come up against something that's way too strong that you can't beat, you can run away from it by holding down the bottom button. But you must do that before the battle actually begins. And then, yeah, you battle, you win, you earn points. But be warned, if you lose points. So it's a risky one, but I really enjoy it. Can't find any NFC points? Well, fear not, there are other ways to battle too. So on training, you can activate Adventure Mission. Now, these are different stages with different bosses. Each stage has a certain amount of steps. Let's do stage 3. Okay, Veedramon's ready to rock. Now we've got 1,000 steps, and when we get to the end of this 1,000 steps, there will be a boss battle, which if we win, we will earn vital points again. Awesome. So, let's rock. I suppose really we shouldn't be walking, we should be running around. Here we go. It is well too hot to be running. Well too hot. Okay, it's happening. Okay, cool, it's a wild X Vmon. We should stand a chance. So if we wanted to run away, we'd hold this button down now, but yeah, at this point it's too late. So there's X Vmon challenging us. Are you ready? We're born ready, dude. Let's rock. Okay, here's our special attack. That's like our close-up thing. V Nova Blast. Boom. Look at that damage. One shot wonder. Awesome. Well played, Veedramon. You the man. And we earned 300 vital points. That is buzzing. And stage 3 clear. Also, when completing the stage, it automatically puts you into the next stage. If you want to exit at any point, again, hold down the button at the bottom, stop, Correct, and there we go, we're back to normal. So we've done 10,000 steps today, we've got 1,853 vital points. Ace! Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit ultimate level. Digimon Digivolve to Sagittariumon. Look at that beast. This is actually the last Digimon I needed to complete the Ancient Warriors dim, so I am particularly buzzing. Sagittariumon is an armor Digivolution using the Digi-Egg of Hope. He does look like a bit of a Jogress between Flamedramon and Raydramon, but no, he is just an armor Digivolution, but he's a damn cool one. Right, so I'm going to use this as an opportunity to show off a little bit of the app. So at the time of filming this, this is currently only available in Japanese, but it has been confirmed that there will be an English version of this. Personally, I would recommend waiting for the English version of the app just to be safe. There are ways to download this, it's not impossible, but it is very tricky to navigate through because it's very Japanese heavy. So I'm only going to show you a few little bits on this because, like I said, there's an English app coming, so I don't want to spend too much of this diary talking about the app. But you can transfer your Digimon from your Vital Bracelet into the app, and to do that you click on this icon at the bottom and you press this on your Vital Bracelet. You go to app. Now on here you press that and wait for it to come up. Touch the Vital Bracelet. So now we hold them together. Scan completed. Okay, here it goes. There it goes out of the Vital Bracelet, and there he is. Into the app. And you get a good look at that beautiful sprite work as well. Awesome. Now, a few little bits I will show you. You can see kind of his stats. You can see he's an old boy. But you can actually see how long he's got left to Digivolve. So this bit down the bottom here, that's 3 hours and 7 minutes. I'm a bit late filming this section. And yeah, you can see the evolution path we've taken. And here's the bit I'm most excited for, because if we go to the bottom on icon, we can see our Digimon history, I suppose. And at the top, Ancient Warriors, complete. There it is, look at that. Finished it. You can see Sagittariumon is highlighted in red because he's our active mon, and he can digivolve into either Ulforce Veedramon or Magnamon. There's recently been an update where we can now do some battles, so let's have one quick go on a battle. Let's do that. I don't know what any of this means. Okay, I don't know. Let's fight Neodevimon. So let's send Sagittariumon up against Neodevimon. Oh, look at that animation, looking swanky. Okay, so now I've got to stop that where it says stop. That was rubbish. Neodevimon gets the critical. Oh, we dodged it though. Go Sagittariumon, yeah! Ace, right, let's do a better job this time. Oh, I screwed that again. There was a bit of a lag. We're caning him still, so it's all good. Right, this is the one. Yeah, we got the critical. Finish him, Sagittariumon. Oh, we took a hit. He dodged our big one. He's fighting back. Okay, it's not over yet. Okay, critical. Let's make this one count, dude. We've dodged it, and that means we've landed it. Buzzing. Sagittariumon wins. Sick. Okay, now it's time to get our Digimon out of the app and back into the Vital Bracelet. So, once again, we select app. Then this time we press the top one. Now this is telling you to make sure you've got your DIM card handy because you may need to insert it. Then we press that. Okay, now we scan. Scan complete. Now it's doing its thing. Now sometimes at this point it will ask you to reinsert the DIM card and then you'll get this sign, but for some reason it doesn't want me to this time, so we're pressing DIM again. So now we're going to have to scan it again. There we go. Okay, and now we've got the waiting screen. It's time for the third and final scan. This should trigger the animation. Ready. How cool is that? Also, while I've got the camera set up, let's just show off the backup feature. So you can back up a Digimon in the Vital Bracelet. So you go to the light switch, select backup, and you can see here I've backed up a gold Vidramon. And if I wanted to, I can send Sagittariumon into the backup and bring out my gold Vidramon. Pretty cool. Splendid. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final entry of this diary. We have hit Mega Level. We have Digivolved into Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode. And we digivolved to Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode via Jogress. Because we had Gold Vidramon in backup, when it came to evolution time, we Jogressed with Gold Vidramon instead of following the usual path we would take. And something really cool about this that I didn't realise is that in backup, my Gold Vidramon is still safe and sound, so he's completely unaffected by it. He's just used as like a source, but he's not used up in the process. So I've still got my Gold Vidramon and a swanky Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode. Pretty cool. So in this section I want to talk to you about your Digimon status. If you've been battling a lot, your Digimon may get injured. Now this is something that has only ever actually happened to me once. So I've borrowed some pictures from Digital World Order from DD UK. Thank you, mate. So if your Digimon gets injured, a skull like this one will appear. This means he's injured, he's lost the battle and he's not feeling very well, so you have to heal him. To heal him, you need to activate the healing state. So, whilst injured, if you take the device off your wrist and just sit it down, it will enter healing state and you will see some green plus signs appear next to him. That means he's healing. Each time they get injured, the length of time they need to heal gets longer. And if you get injured 3 times in a day, you will die. Next up, if your Digimon's feeling happy, you will notice a sunshine appear next to him, just like our happy little chappy over here, Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode. He's buzzing, he's absolutely buzzing. He'll fight better when he's feeling happy, and it will just make you feel ace to see that your Digimon's feeling satisfied. The other thing to look out for is the Cloud of Death. If your Digimon's feeling sad, a cloud will appear next to it, and when this cloud appears you will start losing your hard-earned vital points. So if you take this off for too long, you're going to start losing your vital points. The cloud appears because it's not detecting your heart rate. That's either because you've taken it off or the heart rate sensor needs realigning. How do you realign the heart rate sensor? You go to the scales and on this one, and then if you press top and bottom at the same time, it will reread your heart rate. There we go. Another status to look out for on your Vital Bracelet is sleep. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to tamper with the time just so you can see what it looks like when your Digimon goes to sleep. There you go. They have their own little sleeping icon, but they all get those little bubbles show up. That means he's snoring. He's deep asleep, he's tucked up, and he's having a nice rest. Now, while they're sleeping, you won't be earning vital points. It'll still count your steps, but you won't earn any vital points. So if you usually go out for like a morning jog or something and your Digimon's still asleep, you're not actually going to earn any vital points. So it might be worth waking them up. And the only way to wake them up is to, again, play with the time. Something else to note, you can turn this device off at any point. You just flick this switch here, this switch there, and that turns it off and it pauses it. There's no penalty for that. Just one little heads up, if you turn it off at night, you're not going to get your missions for the next day because the clock has to turn over from midnight to get your next mission. So if you turn it off when you go to bed, when you wake up the next day and you turn it back on and you set the time to the actual time, 8 AM for example, you're not going to get your new missions. Right, now, because this is the end of the run, let's talk about death. So, if your Digimon gets injured 3 times in a battle, it will die. We've already covered that. But also, if you take your Digimon off your wrist and just leave it switched on for 24 hours, your Digimon will also die. And that's kind of it. There is no natural death in this. There's nothing like they're going to start to get more needy or anything because your Digimon don't actually need anything. which in my opinion is a bit of a shame. There's no feeding, you don't have to turn the lights out when they go to sleep, there's no poop cleaning, and that is something that I do feel is missing from this. So yeah, if you want your Digimon to die, then you have to take your bracelet off for 24 hours and let it die. You can also put it into the app and you can delete it from there, I believe, but I'm not going to cover that. And there's just one thing I do want to try while we're on camera, so let's just try it out on Gold Vegemon. So what happens if we insert a dim whilst we have an active Digimon? Let's find out. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. I would assume it would overwrite this Digimon and hatch out a new one, but I don't know, so let's just find out now. Aha, so, okay, so that's another way you can do it. If you put a dim in while you've got a Digimon active, it will put that Digimon into backup. If there's a Digimon in your backup, it will ask you to delete the Digimon in your backup. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Digimon Vital Bracelet. This device is awesome. I'm so glad to see Bandai taking a bold new step with the digital monster universe. This device really is amazing. I'm truly honoured to have this little bad boy on my wrist. I love that we have to take our Digimon with us everywhere, that we have to make it a permanent part of our lives. This thing really gives me the kick up the arse to walk instead of drive. You know, just getting those extra steps in and stuff, it feels so much more meaningful when you're doing it to keep your Digimon healthy. I love the fact that your Digimon's life force is attached to your life force. That's something I've always loved about the actual Digimon universe itself, how Digimon Tamer and Digimon Partner are kind of connected. So the Vital Bracelet plays straight into that, the way it reads your heart rate and counts your steps and all that kind of stuff. If you want your Digimon to be healthy, you've got to be healthy. I just think that's brilliant. I think it's absolutely brilliant. This, however, in my opinion, is not a replacement for the V-Pets. There's no feeding, there's no poop cleaning, there's no turning the lights out, there's no mini games. So it does feel like there's a little bit missing, but I think the general idea of this is that you feed your Digimon by feeding yourself. You know, you train your Digimon by training yourself. So I think that was kind of the logic behind it, but I still would have liked to have seen those features in it. Should you buy one? That is the question. Well, I personally would recommend waiting for the English app, just so you've got full access easily enough to all the resources that you're going to need. This device is plenty of fun to play without the app, but I do think the app is what kind of brings it to life. You know, getting to see the big animation battles and all that. I think there's ways of connecting to your friends and stuff through the app. I'm not entirely sure, it's not something I've explored deeply, but I can hand on heart say that I did my first 2 or 3 runs completely free of the app and I had an awesome time with it. So this is a really cool passive Digimon device. Don't buy this and expect to be super occupied playing it, because there's not really anything to play. And don't buy it expecting it to be a replacement for your fitness watch. If you're super keen on tracking your own fitness, this isn't the watch for you, because the step tracker is generous, the heart rate monitor is not really very accurate. In some cases it doesn't even work for some people. So it's not a replacement for that either, but I think what it does do is it breathes a new life into the Digimon universe, and I am truly buzzing with it. I fully intend to always have this thing running constantly. I think the DIM cards are a great idea because it's a cheaper way of buying newer models. With V-Pets, for example, you'd have to buy the same V-Pet X amount of times just to get different mons, whereas with this, you shell out for this little bad boy and then you're sorted. You just need your $15 or whatever it is for a new DIM card every few months just to fill it up. I think that's a really cool little feature. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I'm not an expert on this. I'm still learning this just as much as you are. But I really hope this video has helped you either make your decision to get one or not to get one, or at least given you some tips, advice, guidance, or just a bit of inspiration with yours. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay ace, keep rocking. Peace.
The ninth DigiDestined, ready to roll!